going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back to finish up the Ford Focus ST. There's only one thing left to do. Two things. That's the radio. Cross your fingers that it's going to work. And that misfire. That misfire just got worse and worse. I tell people all the time, don't do what I do. Leave well enough alone. Don't mess with it. If a car ain't broken, don't fix it. Just leave it alone until it breaks and then fix it. This Ford Focus had no issues misfiring at all until I did a tune-up. As soon as I did the tune-up, I took it out for a ride. We gave her a little bit of boost and poof, just like that. She started misfiring like crazy, and then it started running great again. By the end of the video, it was running fine. And I took it out a little bit after that because I don't want to sell a car. Guys, I don't want to send a car down the road that's got some new problem that we didn't address. So, after the video was done, I took it out and I romped on a little bit. Sure enough, started misfiring again. Cylinder number 2. So, I took the coil and I swapped it over to cylinder number 1, and guess what happened? Well, we got a misfire for cylinder number 1. Now, I already put a new coil in it because it's literally one bolt. Pop it, put it in, you're done. There's no real video content in that, but I have not driven it since. So, I have no idea if that did the trick or not. What we're going to focus on, What we're going to focus on right now is this giant hole in the center of the dashboard. I've got some new parts. We are going to put the new screen and the new radio in that I got for about $185. And we're going to cross our fingers and hope that it works. All right, so the first thing I notice is that the screens are not the same. That is a much smaller screen, and the one that originally came with mine was a much bigger screen. So that's a problem. This is the new radio. This is the old screen. I swapped them, and I'm hoping that the problem is going to be in the stereo and that the screen is going to be compatible with this. If not, we're going to have to put this screen on it and hope that that works. I don't even know if this is going to work at all. Anyway, let's just throw it in. There's only a few plugs to hook it up. It's not a big deal. We'll get her installed. And we'll put the key to her, and we'll see what she does. There's not much back here, just a few odds and ends, a few little wires we got to hook up. No big deal. Let's see if this is going to work. All right, let's give her a try. Oh, man, the screen doesn't work. Well, that sure does suck, doesn't it? I can hear the radio, though, so that's good news, but the bad news is the screen doesn't function anymore. Guess we're going to have to put the other screen on, and let's see if it works. Well, I'm not very happy about this crappy screen right here, but it's going to have to work, because it works now. It does. No radio stuff available. All the buttons on the front work. So I'm going to go ahead and just button this thing down, and I'm going to call it good. All right, it's time to try everything out. We got the time and date set. Listen to this.
That old ride and into a new Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge. Yes, $18,000 negative equity assistance. Mayday, the all-new Wagoneer or Jeep.
All right, it may not be the prettiest radio, but it works, and I included all of the old parts in the trunk. In the trunk is the old, because the old, I think the old bezel is very specific to the ST. So is this one. So I included that. It should be worth a little bit of money. The old radio, the old screen. So if you wanted to put the newer screen in, you could use the model number off of that screen in the trunk to buy yourself the better one for this. And it should work just fine. Everything works. No complaints. All we got to do now is take it out on the road, and let's verify that we have fixed the misfire issue. And I want to make sure that we're not having any more second gear problems. Oh, it is bright out here. Good Lord. All right, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't misfire this time. So far she's running nice and smooth. All right, come on, let's go. Easy there. Ah, there we go. She's pulling good. She is. She's pulling good, running good too. Fourth gear. We're doing 60. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't know why the coil would have just mysteriously died like it did. That doesn't make any sense to me. But what I did notice is that as soon as I switched it from cylinder number 2 over to cylinder number 1, immediately cylinder number 1 started misfiring. So I knew it wasn't a problem with the engine or with a fuel injector getting stuck or anything like that. It was definitely something spark related. We're cruising 65 miles an hour, 4th gear. She's doing great. I think we can turn this thing around. Oh, we can listen to the...
Cubic per second compared to average.
Oh, we can listen to commercials now. Great. Plenty of commercials to listen to. I think we're good to turn this thing around, call it a wrap on this car. I think it's ready to go down the road, guys. I just haven't decided, am I going to sell it through Copart, or do I want to start selling through local dealer auctions? I've been given the opportunity to start moving my vehicles through some of the big auction houses out here locally, and that's probably the best bet for maximizing my return on these vehicles. So I got some decisions to make. Comment below and tell me what you think. Should I continue selling them on Copart, where those of you out there watching that want the ability to bid on it can just bid on Copart and win? Or should I be trying to sell them through the local auction houses and trying to make a little bit more money for the channel? I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Now let's get back to the shop. All right, we made it back to AR headquarters, no issue. AC ice cold, radio still. Radio still working. Dash, no warning lights on. I mean, the brake light's on because it's a stick shift. Yeah. So I am going to point out, second gear is a little tricky on this car, man, and I've already got too much in it to spend any more money working on it. All gears work great, but second gear, man, if you just if you forget that you got to kind of pop it down hard, yeah, she'll just kind of look. Let me show you. She'll just do that all day long, man. You got to really like that. See what I mean? It's pulling now. You can kind of think you can see the car kind of moving, and now it's engaged. I don't have to hold it to get it engaged, but if you just take it and she's just gonna pop right back out of gear. Now if you do first gear, she holds just fine. Third gear, same thing. It's only second gear that does that. Now if you take second gear and you really pop her down, yeah, call me a liar now. There it is. You got to really kind of, or hold on, maybe you just got to hold it. Okay, guys, this is the trick. So you don't have to hammer it down. You just got to hold it until it engages. Once it engages, it's in. Like, I can do this all day long. She don't move. Oop, almost stalled it. Okay, now we've got it figured out. If you just throw it in gear, she's going to pop out. But if you just hold it, that's all you got to do. Just hold it in gear. So it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I thought you had to hammer the damn thing in. And, could it be just something needs adjusted? Yeah, probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. For me, with an issue like this, I would replace the whole transmission. That's just me. I'd go find a used one from a junkyard that's good, and I'd swap it out and be done with it. Every other gear works great. It's just second gear, you got to give a little extra attention. You got to remember, you got to hold her. Once she's in second gear, though, she's good, as you can see, over and over again. See? Over and over again. We've got it. We've got her figured out now, guys. Let's leave her running for a minute. Let's get out, take one more look around. She's a little dusty. She's a little dirty. She's been sitting for a while. I know for you guys, you see these cars and you probably think, man, what do you mean you're getting rid of it? You just got it. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. My videos are so backed up now. I've got so many videos coming out weeks after I filmed them. The first video of this car came out probably 2 weeks after I had it. I've had this car over a month. In fact, it's pushing a month and a half that I have had this car. There hadn't been many videos to film about it because it really doesn't need or didn't need a whole lot. It needed a good detail, needed the radio fixed. She's got a fresh tune-up on her now, some fresh fluids. She runs, she drives, she sounds good, she looks good. What more do you want? This car will eventually be going up for sale, but not yet. I'm not quite ready to let her go just yet. I really do enjoy driving it. I'm not going to be driving it today. It's going to have to stay here because I've got the Power Wagon and I've got my trailer. I'm going to load up my riding mower and take it to the city and sell it because I bought a new 50-inch Cub Cadet ZT1, I think is what it's called, today. And I got to go pick it up. So I need my trailer. So this car is going to have to stay here for today. But oh man, air conditioning is so nice in this car. This one came out great, guys. I don't expect that I'm going to make any money off of it. I think I paid too much for it. But we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. And we'll find out, hopefully, after the car sells together. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. Another successful day, a short video, but I feel like we got some things accomplished. The car is back together. That's a big deal to me. It's been sitting in the shop with the whole radio pulled out of it for over a week now until the parts came in from eBay. Not so happy about the tiny little screen. I really wish we had the nice one, but you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's just a radio and it's just a little information center up there. It's not really that important. If you enjoyed the video today, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Definitely drop your comments below and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I would truly appreciate it. We're going to get out of here. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.